All right, let's dive into a business mystery today where products just seem to vanish into thin air. Now, it's not actually a haunting, but trust me, for a company's bottom line, it is just as spooky. This is the case of the ghost inventory.
So picture this. Your computer system tells you you've got a product ready to ship, but when you go to the warehouse shelves, there's nothing there. It's gone. This is not a magic trick. It's a total nightmare for any business. So what really happens when your stock starts playing hide and seek? So let's meet the company at the heart of all this, Global Technology Importers. They're in the business of importing and selling all kinds of tech, computers, tablets, the whole shebang. But lately, their warehouse has turned into a place of complete chaos and confusion.
And here's the company's core problem in a nutshell. A salesperson looks at the system, they see a product is in stock, and they confidently make a sale. Great. But then the warehouse team goes to grab it, and the shelf is empty. It's this frustrating battle between the data and reality, and it's leading to some very angry customers and a pretty frantic sales team. Okay, so to get to the bottom of this mystery, the company's accountant decided to narrow the focus. They started following the trail for just a single product line: laptops. Let's retrace their steps and see what they found.
The investigation kicks off with a solid number. The purchase records are crystal clear. The company bought a batch of 200 brand new laptops. So that's our starting point. That's the official beginning of their journey into the company's books.
Okay, next up, the accountant digs into the sales records. And the books show that 120 of those laptops were sold to customers. So far, so good, right? Everything seems perfectly normal.
All right, let's do some quick math here. If you start with 200 and you sell 120, what number are you expecting to find when you go and count what's left on the shelves?
And this is where the mystery really kicks in. The math says there should be 80 laptops, but when the accountant went and did an actual physical count, there were only 65. 15 laptops have just vanished. Where in the world did they go?
Now, this wasn't about one simple mistake or some clever thief. The investigation started to reveal that the real culprits weren't people at all. Nope, it was a whole series of broken processes deep inside the company itself. So here's the breakdown of what really went wrong. First off, nobody was doing regular inventory counts, so this whole problem was just growing and growing completely unnoticed for months. Second, things were getting shipped out to customers without the sale ever being put into the system. And third, and this one is a huge red flag, way too many people had uncontrolled access to the company's core accounting software. This quote from the report is, well, it's pretty chilling. See, when a bunch of people can change financial records without any checks or balances, you're not just opening the door for mistakes, you're basically inviting chaos and potential manipulation. It completely shreds the integrity of your data.
This whole story is about so much more than just 15 missing laptops. The true cost of this kind of operational neglect, it runs much, much deeper. It affects the entire health of the business.
Let's start with the cold, hard cash. Each one of those missing laptops cost the company $400. You do the math. That's a direct financial loss of $6,000. Just poof, gone. Evaporated from the bottom line, all because of some broken processes. So how do you fix a mess like this? Well, the solution all comes down to a concept called internal controls. Think of them like the guardrails for a business. They're the rules and procedures, things like regular inventory counts and restricted system access, that are designed to stop exactly this kind of problem from ever happening in the first place.
But look, that $6,000, as painful as it is, that's not even the worst part. Not by a long shot. The far, far greater cost is the complete breakdown of trust in the data. I mean, if you can't trust your inventory numbers, can you really trust your sales figures, your profit reports? All of a sudden, the company's entire financial picture is completely unreliable. And how can you possibly make smart business decisions when you can't even trust your own numbers?
And that leaves us with this final, really critical question. In any business, data is the foundation you build everything on. So if that foundation is cracked, can anything built on top of it ever be truly stable? It's a powerful reminder that having accurate data isn't just about accounting. It's about the health of the entire business.